This video will show you how to set up the Hidrex PSP1000. You have the mains plug. The other side is already plugged into the walls outlet. You take this and on the back of the device you just pull it into the correspondent hole. On the right side you will find the on-off switch. Before we turn on the device, I will shortly explain what kind of settings you can do during setup mode. When you turn on the device, you will see 3 moving bars. Then the word set will appear on the display. Once you see the word set, you are in the setup mode and can do the following things. With this button, you can choose either hand, foot, or axe mode. If you want to treat your hands, then the green light next to the hand picture should be shining. If you want to treat your feet, then the green light next to the foot picture should be shining. If you want to treat your underarms, then the green light beneath the underarm picture should be shining. By pressing the button, you can switch between the different modes. With this button, you can choose the pulse width. You can choose between 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90%. That is corresponding to pulsed current. And you can choose also 100%. This is corresponding to the direct current. So if you press this button, you will see later on the display how it changes. You will see a P standing for pulse width, and then you will see 50, 60 and so on. If you wait longer than 8 seconds without doing anything, the device will switch automatically to treatment mode and will take over the settings that were used last time, or it will take over the automatically default settings for either hand mode, foot mode, or axe mode. Now we will do everything with the device switched on. You will see the 3 moving bars. Now you will see the word set. Now you will see on the left side beneath the pictures, every time I press, the light will switch. Foot mode, axe mode. This is the manual mode, so there is nothing chosen, and hand mode. I will stay here. Then I can change the pulse width. This is direct current, then 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I will stay at 60. Now if you press enter, you're in the treatment mode. On the left side of the 2 blinking points is the timer in minutes, 15 minutes. On the right side of the blinking points, you will see the current strength shown in volt. If you want to treat longer than 15 minutes, you have now the option to increase the time by pressing this button. Either up or down. The same here. If you want to increase the current, you can press this button, or to decrease the current. If this is the settings that you want, then everything's now completed and you can start the therapy. Before I start the therapy, I have to finish installing the device. The red cable goes into the red socket and the black cable goes into the black socket. The same with the electrodes. The other end of the red cable goes into the electrode with the red socket, and the other end of the black cable goes into the end of the electrode with the black socket. Before we start the therapy, it's very important to remove any jewelry you're wearing. Now we can fill in the water into the trays. The towel has to be completely wet. I only have to treat the palm of my hand. This is why I don't need so much water. I only need the water to cover the palm of my hand. For example, if you need to treat the sole of your foot, then you only need the water to cover the sole of your foot. To treat the palm of your hands, this water level should be enough. The same on the other side. Here also the towel should be completely wet. When everything is set up, you can place both your hands into one tray. As soon as you do that, the current circuit will be closed, and you will see on the left side of the blinking points the time will count down. On the right side of the blinking points, the volt will go to 0, and from there it will slowly go up to 20 volt. Now you can see, and at the left side it will slowly count down the 15 minutes. On the right side the current is increasing until it reaches the volt that you set, 20 in this case. If you don't feel the current, or if you think it's too low, you may take out one hand and increase the current. When you put the hand back in, then it will go down to 0 again and slowly increase until 27. Should the current be too high now and hurt, you can do the same. You can take out one hand and decrease the current. Now the volt will go up again until the 23 volt you set. If this is a comfortable level, then everything's set up. You just have to wait until the 15 minutes are over, and then you can take out your hands and the therapy session is done. You can take the hands out during the therapy without getting shocked. If you had set up the device to 23 volt and at 15 you already feel pain, then you can take out your hands immediately, both. And now you can set up the device to 14 and then start all over again. Now the device will only go up to 14.